Hello. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but hi. I was just checking on my phone to see if anyone was here. Um, how's everybody doing? Looks like there's a couple people here. How are you guys? I am tired. um, I was like cutting it down to the wire to try to get um, my work done. And so I am ready to just relax. This has been a high pain week for me. So tonight I just want to relax. And I know I'm here by myself, but that's okay. I hope you guys um, want to hang out and um, read or be productive, do, I don't know, clean or I don't know, whatever you want to do. I was going to work and I might do a little bit on my shop, but like not sewing. I might do some administrative work um, on my shop, but I do want to read. So, oh, let me go ahead and go through the comments. I'm so excited you guys are here. Let's see. Hi, how are you? Hi, Krista. How are ya? I'm glad you're here. Hi, how are you, Rachel? Yes, I do have a lot of library books. I actually have like 4 or 5 holds. I'm really trying to be better about not buying so many books, and I've been inspired by a couple of booktubers that are like, "I don't really buy books until I read them or I get them from the library first, and then, I listen to them on audio or whatever, or they find them at, like, thrift stores," and I wanna be that person. I don't know if I can be that person, but I do want to be that person that, like, doesn't need to impulse shop, books, but I don't know if I'll ever be that person. Um, just started the Thursday Murder Club. Oh, I love that book. So I'll be reading that tonight. Might not make it long tonight. Oh, that's okay. I'll probably just read until I can't keep my eyes open. Um, hello. Hi. I'm at a hotel for a solo birthday reading retreat. Erica, oh my gosh, what a fun idea. I have seen people do that before. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday. That's amazing. Did you like go out of town or are you still in your city or what? You need to explain all the things. That is so fun. And what are you reading? Hi. Oh, you said, okay, I'm reading Such Sharp Teeth. Oh, I have that one right there. I do want to read it. You loved Cackle too. I remember you said you loved Cackle. Hi, how are you? Hi, Olivia. Hope you find time to rest. Talking to myself here too. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Like, all I can think about is wanting to read. And like the girls, all my daughters, today was their last day before Thanksgiving break. So we're just kind of like, yay, we have all this free time. I mean, I still work during the days. Like, even on Saturday, I work during the day. But um, it is nice to just know that I don't have to take them early, like for the next week or anything like that. It's just going to be a nice, cozy week at home. I love that. I'm reading A Merry Little Meet Cute. I want to read that one. I had that on my Gilmore Girls readathon TBR, and I didn't. I didn't get to hardly any books. Hi, how are you, Courtney? Hello, how are you? Hi, Krista. Hi, Courtney. How are you? Let's see. I need to finish my current read so I can pick up Shady Hollow and Legends and Latte. Just got my notification from the library. They're ready for pickup. Oh, cool. Both of those are on my November TBR. I am in the middle of Legends and Lattes, and I haven't really read much. I've literally been. Tell me if you guys are like this. Like, do you like stop reading and like get like fixated on reality television ever, or not even reality, any kind of TV show? That's what I do, and I've been doing that with Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So I don't know. I need to get back into reading, and yeah, I will show you guys what I'm gonna be reading. And I'm just in a thriller mood, so I'm gonna be reading Secluded Cabin Sleeps 6. This is the new Lisa Unger. It came out last week, I think, on the 1st. I'm pretty sure it was the 1st. I have read like 3 Lisa Ungers before, and I really liked them. I liked Confessions on the 745. That was my favorite. Um, and I just got the audiobook from Scribd, so I'm gonna be starting this tonight. And whatever I don't finish tonight, I'm gonna listen to while I work tomorrow, while I sew tomorrow. So I'm excited to read thrillers because I don't know, I'm in the mood for thriller. Um, and that can usually get me out of like watching TV, like when I pick up a thriller. Hello, how are you, Roxy? Reading The Maid. Oh, I have that one on my TBR too. That was one I wanted to get to at the beginning of the year, and I still haven't gotten to it. I'm glad you're liking it. Hi, how are you? I'm planning on reading Beyond the Lavender Fields by Arlim Hawks. It's a proper historical romance. I have been wanting to read more proper historical romance. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but lavender is my favorite word of all time. And it's also like my favorite smell, flavor, scent, everything. I love lavender so much. But yeah, you'll have to tell us if you are liking it. My mom loves proper historical romances, and I definitely want to um, read some more of it. Hester, I've been wanting to read that one too. Um, yes. Yeah, I totally understand. Mom of three, working, no school commute. Oh, it is so nice when you don't have to get up early. My body will still wake me up at 6 o'clock, but that's just how it goes. Editing, cleaning, reading tonight. I know you like to do you split off between your sprints what you do, which is very productive and good. I need to do that more. It's really I feel like you feel more accomplished when you can get a whole bunch of things done. So I love that. I'm in the middle of 2 historical fiction books and have a video I'd like to get up in the morning. Busy, busy sprints. Nice. Well, we'll be here for a while. As long as my husband doesn't need me for anything, I think we'll be here for a while. Those are absolutely fantastic reads. What was Courtney reading? Oh, yeah, Shady Hollow and Legends of Nate. Yes. Um, I went an hour outside of town, close but not too close. I'm excited for the local library. Book sale in the morning. The library here is much larger than my local library. Oh my gosh, what a perfect birthday weekend. That is amazing. And yeah, going an hour outside of town is great. I understand that feeling of like you're not too far if you like there's an emergency, but also you have a little bit of space? Believe me, I understand that. I'm going to be listening to On What. Oh, you know what? I just got that checked out, the audiobook checked out for that because Lauren loved it so much. So yeah, I'm gonna read it. I hope you like it. I want to read Secluded Cabin. Curious to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm excited. I love like that's an isolated winter thriller is my favorite, and I'm really hoping it delivers. I have a feeling it will because I've seen like 3 of my friends give it 5 stars already. I hardly ever give thrillers 5 stars though. Like there's only a handful of authors I will give 5 stars, but maybe we'll see. Yes, we do not have cable, but I have been scrolling the TV here and found my live police show. My reading has slowed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, a live police show. How interesting. Yeah, I am a reality TV junkie. All of them. I just binged Love Island, the newest season of USA, and that was really good. And about to finish the second season of Salt Lake City Real Housewives. Yeah, but I'm just turning it off. I just don't need to watch it anymore. Like it's sometimes it like melts your brain a little bit. It's like, ugh, like all these women yelling at each other all the time. Just like you need to step away from that and read murder. Right? That makes sense. Hi, how are you, Lena? I do not know what I'll be reading. Still deciding. If you want us to help you pick, let me know. Reading Last House on Needless Street. Finally had a Friday night off to catch up. Yay! Ugh, don't you just love it when you have a night off? Like, all I've been wanting to do is read and just relax. Um, but I actually need to get with a friend that I'm supposed to be buddy reading Needless Street on. I'm just waiting for the audiobook to come. I need to talk to her about that. But I'm glad that you're reading that. Alrighty. So, do you guys like longer or shorter uh, sprints? Because I'm fine with any. Like, literally, doesn't matter to me. It's 5:11. So, you guys tell me, do you want to do a 30-minute sprint? Um, I think that's like kind of my favorite. Uh, like, we could just go to 5:40. So, it's Pacific Standard Time over here. So, what we'll just let's go to the ticker and edit that. So we're gonna go to the 40, and it'll be just about 30 minutes, if that's okay with you guys. Um, yeah, let's start with a 30. 30 or 40, 30 or 40, 30 or 40. Awesome. Awesome. We'll start with a 30 and go to the 40 mark. If you see me walk in and out, it's just because I'm waiting for my husband to get home from the grocery store. Since it's only 5 o'clock, still we still have a few things I'm getting situated. But I'm gonna start the. Oh, I got this cute little. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one where I'm tiny. Just like this nice snowy atmosphere. I love it. All right, you guys. See you in a little bit. Hello. Sorry, my husband came in right when time was up. He just got back from the grocery store. I'm making us some baked potatoes tonight. So, um, my wonderful mother-in-law just got all of our Thanksgiving ingredients. I was like, you didn't have to do that. It's so nice of her. So he was just telling me. But how did everybody do? Just move this around. If you just joined, tell me what you're reading. Yeah, let me get back on this big screen of my face. But tell me what you're reading, what you guys got done with, how many pages you got done. I got to page 30. I like this. I'm already listening to the audio at 2 times speed, and it's interesting. The first chapter was set up at Christmas, so couldn't be more appropriate. I need to find a bookmark. Hold on. I don't know where my happy corners are. They're all over there, but that's okay. But what did you guys get done? What are you reading? If you are just joining, it looks like we have a few new people. Hello, Glenda. You're reading A Meeting of Two Prophets. I don't know if I know that one. I hope you're liking it. Are you guys, tell me if you like to comment. Tell me if you're liking your book so far, what you guys are thinking about your book right now. I know I love the ambience too. I love the sound of snow falling and fireplace. Like I like rain falling, but wintertime I love the snow. Hi, I'm jumping in a bit late. Oh, we just started. No worries. Olivia. Oh, this is so cute. Love the pumpkins, the perfect transition. Yeah, I know. It's like really cute. It's got a little bit of both. Hello, how are you? I know I love it too. I spent that whole sprint editing about halfway through my video. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm interested to see how you edit because everybody edits differently. And I haven't been uploading videos lately just because I don't have time. I have no time. But it's interesting to hear everybody's techniques in editing their videos because sometimes you get really fast at it. And Krista, you've been doing this for years, so I'm sure you're really fast at editing now. Got some chapters read and made some hot cider, my usual lately. Oh my gosh, how yummy. I like to make like a hot toddy. Like I like to add a little bourbon into mine. But yeah, I love a hot apple cider. Ended up starting an e-arc of Such a Pretty Girl by T. Greenwood and made it to 7%. Ooh, I don't know if I've heard of that line. Such a Pretty Girl. Is that a thriller? Sounds kind of like a thriller. Hello, reading Lost Boys. I have been wanting to read a Christina Henry. So many people have been talking about her recently, just like because she writes like spooky retellings and stuff. And I've been wanting to read one of hers. So let me know if you're liking it. Jumped on a little late. Hello, reading Weather Girl, about 25 pages in. Oh, well, you're not too late at all. I actually really want to read Weather Girl. I think that's by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Oh my gosh, my nail got cut in my hair. I liked the X Talk by her, and I've heard that Weather Girl has great mental health representation, and that's one of my favorite things when I find it in books. Either fibromyalgia representation or mental health. Those are the two that I love to find. So I'm hoping you're liking it. I haven't read it yet. Oh, it's historical fiction. Such a Pretty Girl. Okay, cool. I need to get back on my historical fiction. I read a lot of historical mysteries or historical romance. I think the last historical fiction I read, oh my gosh, I don't know. That wasn't a romance or a mystery. I don't know. It's been so long. I do want to read A Gentleman in Moscow because the movie's coming out. But I need to get back onto it because I do love historical time periods. I don't feel fast at editing. I keep it really simple in general, but just cut out pauses, ums, and stumbling over words. Try to make it coherent and not too long. Yeah. I am one of those perfectionist editors, like, I cut out everything, and I think that's why it takes me so long. I mean, obviously, I've only been doing it for a little bit, but, um, yeah, I definitely take way too long to edit a vlog or any kind of video. Um, this is my first Christina Henry, and I'm liking it. Oh, good. Yeah, I've heard such great things. I've heard her Little Red Riding Hood is, a really good retelling, so I'm all about retellings, so, especially if they're kind of dark. Um, currently about a third of the way into How to Excavate a Heart. Oh, isn't that like a holiday romance? I saw the cover, it's a young adult. I saw the cover at Barnes& Noble and looked really cute. Oh, hi, Kendall. Oh, thanks for joining, friend. I'm late, but hey, sweet friend, I need to be reading, but I'm so tired now I can't even make myself. Don't make yourself read. Put on a good show, put on some friends. I know you like your friends, like I do, so put on something cozy and comfy. Weather Girl is so cute. I have the X Talk on my shelf. Yeah, I think I gave the X Talk 4 stars. I really, really liked it. So, for anybody who is just joining me, I took the book sleeve off. Book sleeve. Oh gosh, the book jacket off. But I'm reading Secluded Cabin Sleep 6, and I just started it. And I'm only 30 pages in. So I like it, and the audiobook is good. I really like her thrillers. They're kind of like those thrillers that like you'll not really remember, but they're a fun time when you read them. And whenever I feel slumpy, I pick up a thriller. So let's see. Girl, take Chris's advice and give yourself some grace. You have such a I know. I don't know. I'm so tired most of the days after work. I just and like you guys, I've said this on lives before that I am so self-conscious about how I come across in videos and stuff. It's just something I work on in therapy a lot. But I do have a lot of like end of the year videos I want to do, like my favorite books. Some I do want to do a Christmas uh, recommendations video because I don't know if anybody on here followed me last Christmas or the year before, that I used to host a Christmas readathon. And so I read a lot of Christmas books or holiday books too, because I read Hanukkah books. I read a bunch of different ones. And so I have quite an extensive list of Christmas books that I want to read or that I want to share. So I'm definitely going to make that video. um, I'm not hosting that readathon anymore, but my friend still is hosting it. It's called Tis the Readsin, and she's hosting it on her own this year just because they've been too busy. Me and our other co-host just can't do it this year. I will try to do some end of the year videos for sure. I wanted to do like an end of the year TBR. I'm like staring at my TBR shelf right now. I have two like big white bookshelves right here. I'm sure people have seen them in my Instagram stories. And I like am looking at all the books I would have loved to get to this year. There's so many. I am really, really excited to get to the do-over. This is like, I have to get this. Maybe I should do the end of the year book tag because this is a book I have to get to by the new year. And there was some Colleen Hoover that I wanted to read. I want to reread. I want to finish reading all of Sarah J. Maas for the first time or reread it. So I have 4 books left in her whole Sarah J. Maas universe that I need to finish. And so those are end of the year things I need to do. I probably should do that end of the year book tag. But why don't you guys tell me, since I'm over here chatting on my own, what are some books that you guys have to read by the end of the year? Because oh, hi. So I have 3 dogs or 4 dogs, sorry, and the one that's my shadow is right here. She does. I don't know if she wants to go out to the puppies because we have new puppies, and she wants something. But as soon as I let her out the door and close my door, she'll want to come back in. So I think I'll keep her in here. But yeah, you guys let me know what are some books you guys want to finish by the end of this year. Like I have so many. I also wanted to finish Taylor Jenkins Reid's backlist because she's my favorite author. Um, and so I was like, let's try to finish my favorite authors backlists, and I'm just not gonna have time. I always just put on an thriller audiobook. I am so predictable. Even though I love all these other genres, I pick up so many thrillers because I work and sew all day long. So thriller audiobooks just get me through the day. Oh yeah. I know. I do love it too. I just need to not overthink what I put out on the internet. I think that your kindness and satire books come through in your videos. You shouldn't even worry. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you so much. What goes on in my head, y'all would laugh if you knew all of the things that go on in my head, how I perceive myself. It's ridiculously silly. Yes, no need to worry, but I get it. I probably feel the same way. Yeah. Yeah. We're all our worst critic, aren't we? Still definitely want to get this silent patient before New Year's. You know what? Me too. I have read almost every like OG thriller, popular thriller that BookTube or Bookstagram has talked about because I started reading thrillers when I was 20 and now I'm 35. But The Silent Patient is one that I have picked up and put down a million times. I didn't really like what was the newest one? The Maidens? Is that the right? Why does that not sound right to me? I don't know, but I didn't really like that one. But I've heard the twist in The Silent Patient is really good. I am a mood reader. I never come up with books I want to get. Yeah. Okay. I give TBRs tries all the time, but I am the biggest mood reader on the face of the planet. So I totally understand that. Like, I will start reading a book and immediately change my mood. That's how bad of a mood reader I am. I write and I love lists because I'm an Enneagram 1. And so I love lists. I love checking off to-do lists. I like marking something out, but I throw away those lists and start a new list because I'm such a mood reader. So I have a mood TBR and then it just grows and grows and grows and grows. So it's silly. It Ends With Us is a must read. Yeah, see, that was on my TBR for this year too. Also across. Oh, I've heard that one is such a cute like wholesome Christmas book. The cover for that one is so cute too. Um, I don't have Pacific. I want to finish, but do want to get my NetGalley score up to 50%. I'm almost there. Girl, do it. I know you said you were reading all your NetGalley in November, so that's amazing. I can't even look at my NetGalley. I just request, and forget to write reviews because I usually do read them. I just need to go in and write like 100 reviews. That's what I need to do. I'm going with the flow for the rest of the year. So yeah, same girl. Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. Like I had so many plans, and even with Christmas books, like I learned my lesson doing Tis the Reason readathon the last 2 years. I bought so many Christmas books, and I was like, oh, I need every single one because there are so many cute covers. And no shade if you still do that. I have tried. I've only bought 3 this year, maybe 4. But when I'm say I bought like 10 or 15 last year that I thought or in the past 2 years, and I thought I was gonna get to them. And I don't necessarily wanna read a million Christmas books. Like, I love the covers, but I just don't wanna read a million, like, back to back. Like, I have to break it up with fantasy and thrillers and mysteries and different things, so I have a stack of Christmas books and I won't read all of them, but would like to get to a few of them. Exactly, Krista. I am the same way. I like having a backlist and you know what, like eventually I'll get to them. So I don't mind having them on my shelves, but there are like quite a few that I'm just like looking at which ones I need to get to. Um, but yeah, they're always there, good to have if you need something fun and romantic. Want to get to Legendborn, the Alice Network, and a few thrillers. Ooh. So I really want to read The Alice Network. I really want to read Legendborn. Those two are um, I have tried Legendborn a few times, but I think my library hold collapsed or lapsed, not collapsed. What am I saying? So I had to like renew it. So I need to get back to that. Let's see. You just read The Silent Page, gave it 4 stars. Oh, amazing. See, I'm hard pressed. I said this earlier, but I don't give thrillers very often 5 stars. So when I see a 4 star, I think that's good because I guess I've read so many that I predict most of the twists, which is fine. And I still even if it's a 3 star, I still enjoyed the ride, you know? I like The Silent Page way better than Maidens. Didn't love the Maidens either. Yeah, I didn't love The Maidens, but I'm glad you like The Silent Patient. I've heard it was really like, the premise sounds intense. Oh, I didn't love The Silent Patient. That's okay. Thrillers are so subjective. Like, everybody has they're just such a wide range of ratings for most thrillers. Oh, you're a 2 wing 1. Awesome. I'm actually a 1 wing 9. Um, but on other days, I could sometimes think I'm a 3 too, so I don't know. I love this animation. Awesome. My problem with NetGully is I always want to DNF them. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. I usually only request thrillers or mysteries. Every once in a while, I'll request romances, but I know my romances just like pile up on my shelves, and I read them very in between. Like if I read 5 thrillers, I'll read 1 romance. So like the ratio is so different. So I will request a ton of thrillers because I know I'll read those, but I don't do romances anymore because usually I just won't get to them. I've DNF'd a few on NetGalley. I still write a review for however. Oh, that's good. Awesome, because even if you DNF'd it, you can write the review. Smart. I don't have enough Christmas books yet. Oh, I could give you a lot of recommendations. I like a lot of indie published Christmas books, but I do like the traditional published ones um, that are newer. I like some of the new ones that have been coming out. I'm ashamed to say I've never read a Christmas book. Do you have any good recs? Yes. Let me go grab a couple that are my favorite. They're right here. um, I actually just posted. Oh, this is a good one. I just posted 2 of these on my Bookstagram feed today. Um, Let me just go down here because I think she just said I would buy the covers. They're so cute anymore for them. It is Tis the Reed Sun, so not reason, but Reed Sun, and Phoebe from Read and Write on Instagram. Read and Write spelled WRIGHT. Um, she's doing it this year, and it's so fun. I've done it the last 2 years with Phoebe and Amanda from Lilacs and Literature, and I just couldn't do it this year. It was too much. But she just posted a bunch of stuff, and she's selling merch, and she does like a bingo board. It's a very inclusive readathon, so we try to include um, Hanukkah and any other, even if it's like if you don't celebrate Christmas, we do winter. We did winter and stuff. So it's not my readathon anymore. It's hers, but you should definitely do that. But I was wanting to say this one because I just grabbed this one. In the Holidays is so cute. If you like traditionally published, if you like Christina Lauren, I gave this one 5 stars. This one's really cute. It's like Groundhog's Day. It's so cute. I really, really love this one. If you like more like a literary, it's not super literary, but it's not super, it's kind of, I hate the word chick lit, but it's like a little bit more women's fiction. Landline is a really, really good one. This one's set around Christmas and has like a little speculative element where she can talk to her husband um, back in time over the phone, and they're having like marriage problems, and it's set around Christmas. This one's really, really good. This is like an OG favorite. I always recommend this one. If you aren't into like cheesy uh, Hallmark, this one is more like a little bit more hard hitting, but not really, not too bad. It's still like cozy and warm and stuff. Um, and then if you like um, a little bit more steamy, this is Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. And if you liked Ted Lasso, this is kind of like Ted Lasso fan fiction. And this one's so short, but it's Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. So cute. It is a little steamy. It's very open door. So just be sure. These next two are open door too, but they're very, very sweet. And I need the new cover for this one. But this is Love Light Farms, and this is Faking Under the Mistletoe. These are both indie published authors, and they're amazing. Follow them on Instagram. You will love them. BK Borison is like one of the sweetest people ever, and she has two other in this series. I read this one for the first time this year, and I read it in the summertime, and it's a Christmas book. But basically, this girl owns this Christmas tree farm, and it's kind of going under, and she's doing it all on her own. And there's two other people that she's kind of hasn't told that it's going down, but they're like her best friends and they're helping her run it. And she has this swoony friends to lovers romance at this Christmas tree farm. It's so cozy. I can't even tell you. And then this one is an office romance. So if you like office Christmas, this one's really good. There is a little bit of, I wouldn't say sexual assault, but there is some, I mean, kind of. I mean, it's just there's an inappropriate scene from a coworker, and it was a little rough. It was a little rough for me to read, but not it's not too intense. But just beware of that. But it's a really, really good one. So those are like five of my favorites. I have um, a million more, but those are the five that came to mind as soon as I have like a Christmas shelf. I don't read a lot of the Hallmark Christmas. I do want to read them. It's not that I'm against them. I just haven't read a lot of those. I read more indie published or traditionally published kind of. I like open door romances. They don't bother me. Richard Paul Evans is a great Christmas author. Yeah, he is great. We're actually we need to announce it. But if you are part of Cozy Hollow Book Club, we are going to be watching The Noel Diary with Hartley. Is that his name? Justin Hartley. Um, we're going to be watching that new movie, and that is a book by Richard Paul Evans, and they are coming out releasing the movie. I think we're going to be watching it the 28th of November after Thanksgiving. So sorry if you hear my dog whining. You don't need to go outside. No, you're fine. Go lay down. Um, let's see. Another vote for the holidays. Love that one. And the holiday swap. Oh, that was a cute one. I did want to get her their newest one. Um, from the author that wrote the holiday swap. I want to get that one. Oh, you're welcome to find these at my. Oh, that would be so amazing if you could. I mean, it would be. I would think that you might be able to find Christina Lauren or Rainbow Rowell. The other ones, they're um, harder to find probably, but you can order them on Amazon. That's the only other way that I know that you can get the indie published ones. But anyways, okay, I've been talking for a while. Let's see. Do you guys want to do a 35? We'll go to 40 again. Yeah, let's do a 35. Unless that one's too short for you guys. If it's too short, we can go a little bit longer. Let me pull this up really quick. If you see me with the puppies, it might be a little bit busy. The puppies are 25 right. We just took them to the vet yesterday. Absolutely busy. So you might see a little camera. Okay, America. All right. I'll see you guys later. Hello, we're back. How's it going? Oh my goodness. It's only 6:30 here and I'm already sleepy. It's just because of the time change. It gets so dark so early. Is anybody in Pacific Standard Time like me? How did you guys do? I got to page 59 and I'm really liking it. I was looking though. Uh, this is 400, almost 400 pages, like 390 pages. And I need to look at her other books. I don't remember her books being this big, and it doesn't look that big, but the paper is so thin. The paper is very thin. So, anyways, it's almost 400 pages for a thriller. So, anyways, I don't know, but I am liking it. I can get lost in a thriller. Love it. Like, doesn't matter to me, but it's just interesting. So, how'd you guys do? Um, oh, good. You like 35. This next sprint, my husband brought me food. He got a rotisserie chicken from Costco and made a baked potato. So I'm gonna eat my baked potato on the next sprint. um, but I am liking my book so far, so that's good. And I like the narrator; she's doing a good job. So, hello, coffee and chocolate. I love that. Oh, by the way, I got a where's my coffee? I don't know if anybody else has this, but I got let me take my cozy off of it. I got the Mr. Coffee iced maker from Walmart yesterday. It's only $20 and it helps you make iced coffee at home. And it came with this tumbler and it tells you like where to fill the water up and where to fill the ice up. And it's like a coffee machine, but for iced coffee. And I got some like I said, I love lavender. Got some lavender syrup and I got some vanilla syrup and oat milk. And I made myself a lavender vanilla oat milk today. So for $20, I could not believe like a full machine and an actual cup. And like this cup is meant to be used with the coffee maker. It's crazy. So let me know if anybody else has gotten it. It's called the Mr. Coffee ice coffee maker thing. I don't know, something like that. I'm loving Weather Girl. Oh, yay, I'm glad. I love hearing, anything that has good. Let me know how you, I mean, you just started it, so I'm intrigued to see how the mental health representation is in that. Hi, how's it going? How are you? What are you reading? Are you reading tonight? Are you being productive? Just hanging out? 15. Oh no, you're not loving it. Oh, bummer. So what's your rule? Do you like go to like 25%, 50%? Do you push through? I usually will get to 50 pages and if I'm just not feeling it, it's like anywhere between 50 and 100 pages. But I rarely DNF just because I don't read books that I don't think I'm gonna like. I don't know why. I do way too much research on my books. But let me know what your like DNF policy is, or if you just push through since it is an arc and you have to review it or something. Loving the book stack behind you. Oh yeah, I have so many library books. I was telling them earlier, trying to be better about, oh gosh, it's gonna fall. Um, about using my library. I love my library and I have so many, but all my holds come in at once or whatever. I'm just trying not to spend so much money on books. So especially when I know at the end of this year, like at the end of December, beginning of January, I'm gonna be doing an unhaul, and I'm like, I don't know, trying to save money. Especially when we're trying to like evolve our business, and can't be buying all the books if I need to save money for my business, you know? Hulk friction is okay so far. I'm in Mountain Time. Oh, okay, cool. I always forget what mountain time is, but I think it's an hour ahead of me. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Listened to 10% of my audiobook and worked on some stuff for my side hustle. Love that. I'm assuming you're listening to it while you're working. That's how I get all my audiobooks read, by doing while I work. Oh yeah, I know. My husband is amazing. He cooks very well. Well, I mean, it's a baked potato, but it's like the cheapest meal for a family of 5. We just get that big bag of Costco baking potatoes and, all the fixins. It's like the cheapest way to feed a family of 5. And it's something my kids will eat. They just like butter and salt, and they just like eat a ton of baked potatoes, and they love it. So, but I load mine up. I put like cheese and bacon and butter and sour cream, all that stuff on it. I've been reading Nevermore and In the Event of Love. Oh, love Nevermore. One of my favorite middle grades. So good. I don't know what In the Event of Love is, but hopefully you're liking both of them. I need to reread Nevermore. Um, that's just one that's it's great to read around this time of year. Like cozy white middle grade fantasy is such a good palate cleanser for me in the winter time. Yes, lavender vanilla is my favorite. I will choose that over any drink ever. I did want to get the chestnut praline syrup because that's my favorite Christmas drink from Starbucks, but I can't find it. I need to like go next time I'm at Starbucks, I'm gonna like look at their bottle and see exactly what brand they have. Because I used to work for Starbucks. And I know they used to use Torani a lot, but I need to find the chestnut praline syrup. Yes, I love lavender for everything. My lotions, my teas, my coffees, my candles, everything. Um, since the next, I'll push through enough to write a review, I guess. Oh, what a bummer. What book was that? Because I love a good favorite book of the year. Um, yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite books of the year were this year. Mine, so far, I think I've talked about this, is my favorite book of the year is tied between Book Lovers by Emily Henry and the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Those are my 2 favorite books of the year. Oh, also, that's a lie. I liked The It Girl by Ruth Ware. I loved that book. She's one of the only authors I give 5 stars to. But I never used to DNF, and I'm doing a way better job. Yeah, me too. I don't know. Like I said, I just like kind of know it takes me a long time to pick up a book that I'm going to read. If it's not gonna be a 3 to 5 star, then I probably won't read it. But I did recently DNF a book, and I felt so proud of myself. I'm in Central Time, and it's dark and rainy here. It's, like, 45 degrees. Yeah, I'm in Pacific, and let's see what it says. It's 53 degrees right now, but we've been in the low, like, 30s, in California, which is crazy. In Fresno, like Central Valley does not get cold, and the 30s is cold for us. January is our coldest month, but we might get to like 30 degrees, but not anything lower than that. An hour ahead of me. Yes, what I thought. Should we do some bookish questions or trivia? Yeah. Tell me what is okay. Just well for this round, what is like 3 of your favorite books of this year? I would love to know, like, what your top 3 favorite books so far of the year are, because, I will add them to my Goodreads right now. My Goodreads is up right now. I keep it up all the time. But if there's any other trivia, I could look up some trivia questions. That would be really, really fun to do. I'll on our next sprint, I will look up some, um, because we can jump into some sprints sooner than last time, just so I can eat my food before it gets cold. But tell me any favorite books that you guys have had this year. I'm trying to decide if I want to do my top 10 or just like a top favorites, because I think I've read, let me see how many books I've read so far this year. Do you guys use Goodreads or Storygraph? I use Goodreads still. I read 72 books this year, and I probably have at least 20 favorite books. That's so bad. It really shouldn't be that many. Keeping Lucy, it was so good. Keeping Lucy by, you said T something. Gosh, T Greenwood. Okay. I'm not sure what my number one book will be, but I'm starting to make my top 10 list from this year. Okay, I'm gonna put Keeping Lucy. I know, Lena, you do a lot of historical, am I correct? Um, Let me look it up really quick. I just like, oh, I have seen this cover. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna add it. Um, I have like I just like historical that has a little bit something extra. Like I do love regular historical fiction, like World War II fiction or, that kind of stuff. Like I love The Nightingale. I love Kirsten Harmel and stuff like that. But I do love now that I've read more historical romance and historical mystery. Like that's where I lean toward because it has a little something more. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay, I need to go back up. The 13th Tale has been my favorite this year. Is that the one that's similar to Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo? I think so. Do I have that one? I thought I had that one. Maybe I don't. But I'm glad that that's been a favorite. The Deal by Elle Kennedy, A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. You know what? I just saw that Stacey Willingham is coming out with a new book. I'm not sure if it's available yet, but I am interested in it. But I have The Deal on my TBR and A Flicker in the Dark. Um, I want to read both of those. The Golden Couple, Housemaid, and Cackle. I just read The Housemaid and Cackle. I haven't read The Golden Couple because the last few thrillers I read by that duo were like 3 stars for me. Um, I did love The Wife Between Us by that author who wrote The Golden Couple. Oh, they're like a duo. But I did like The Housemaid. I've just read books similar to it, but the twist was good. I did see the twist coming, but I did like The Housemaid. And I loved Cackle. So, um, yeah, those are definitely, I think both of them were 4 stars for me, but Cackle is more like 4.5, almost a 5 star. This year it has a good reason against Scoring. I think I'm gonna go do Storygraph going forward. Yeah, I love Storygraph's content warnings. Like that's a huge thing for me. I just don't love the interface of it, but I don't really love the interface of Goodreads either. I'm just afraid to lose all of my books on Goodreads. So like I've been on Goodreads since 2013 or something like that, and I'm afraid to lose all of them, you know? Carrie Soto is back. Wrong place, wrong time. Finley Donovan is killing it. Okay. Carrie Soto was really good. I gave it 4 stars by one of my favorite authors of all time. Um, Wrong place, wrong time. I had that on my TBR. I think I actually might be picking that up from the library tomorrow. I think that's waiting for me at the library. And then Finley Donovan is an all-time fave. I love it. You use Goodreads. How can we find you? Oh, hmm. I'm pretty sure if you just look up my handle, what is my handle? Oh, go on my Instagram, click on my bio, and my Goodreads is on there. Yeah, I have it saved on my bio. Oh, they just changed some stuff on the Goodreads. Did you guys see that? Interesting. Yeah, mine is just Rachel Hope at Happy Go Lovely Sleeps. That's my um, name. Um, what was I going to say? But yeah, just go click on my little like link in my bio, and it's in there underneath like my shop and stuff like that. Sequel to Amari and the Night Brothers was amazing. I need to get that one. I want to reread Amari. See, I like to reread um, middle grade fantasy. I just love rereading middle grade fantasy because it's so cozy. And before I read the sequel, I want to reread the first one. I loved the first one. Also use Goodreads. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's just Happy Go Lovely Sleeves or Rachel Hope. Those are the 2 I like that's the title of my thing. It's so hard. I don't Goodreads doesn't make it easy to find people. I haven't started thinking about the favorite year yet. I know all 13 will be on it. Oh, I remember you really liked all 13. You read that for middle grade March, I remember. Um, it's a middle grade nonfiction about the cave rescue of the Thai boys soccer team. Yeah, I remember you were emotional about it. I love like, oh, middle grade March was such a fun time. Um, yeah, I really want to read that one. You know what? I don't know if I put it on when you talked about it, but I definitely want to read it. Um, all 13. I don't know. It's hard as a mom to read stuff like that. I don't know if any other moms feel that way, but like when it comes to kids, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on there though, but I probably will read it because you said it, you loved it so much. I also use the Always Fully Book Planner. Oh, I used that one last year and I really liked it. It was so fun. I actually, and then the year before that, I used the Happy Planner. There was a book edition of it, and I used that one. And then this year, I just like um, got like a notebook from Target and made my own. Like I just have a notebook and I wanted to make it really, really simple. And so like I just have been writing down with the star ratings. And then I have my TBR, I have my Cozy Hollow um, on there and stuff like that. So I need to get more stickers though for this because I think I'm going to continue this on into the new year because this one is not nearly full. So, anyways, um, somehow I become the historical fiction girl. Awesome. I mean, I people think that I read mostly thrillers, and that's true, but I read a lot of YA fantasy and a lot of romance too. So, I think it's just whoever relates to you and like what they like to read. They're like, oh yeah, she reads the same as me. So I'll just think of you as the thriller girl because we read thrillers together. But I can go to you if I ever need historical fiction. Keeping oh yeah, I'm excited. I've seen that cover before. I'm glad to hear it's a favorite. Yeah, definitely. That has some mystery or thrilling elements. Dual timeline set in a current day is one of my favorite ways to read historical fiction too. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'm definitely gonna put that up. I'm gonna request it at the library, Lena. Um, top 3, The Hunger Games. Wish You Were Here and Thank You for Listening. Okay. Hunger Games, all-time favorite. Haven't read it in ages, but I usually watch the movies once a year at least. Wish You Were Here. Oh my gosh. That sounds so familiar. And then Thank You for Listening. I have that right there. I am excited to read it because I love Julia Whelan. She is incredible. Incredible. I'm glad that you loved it so much. Wish You Were Here. Oh, Jodi Picoult. I'm afraid to read Jodi Picoult because her stuff is so intense. But I've heard that one is like a COVID one. So yeah. Stacey Williams' new book comes out in January. Oh yay, okay. I'm excited to read it too. I'm like usually up to date on thriller releases. Like that's thriller and YA fantasy are the 2 releases that I usually am up to date on. Oh, okay, I will. I'll read A Flicker in the Dark. Um, I know that was a book of the month pick. Read The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. Just finished it. It's a historical book. Oh, that's the Historathon. Isn't that the Historathon buddy read? I want to say The Lost Girls of Willowbrook. I saw it was a Barnes and Noble book. The cover looks a little creepy, but I am excited to read it too. If you liked it, um, an author tells a story so to remind some person that the author has more likable in the 13th tale. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that it was compared to, but I know 13th tale definitely came out before that. Is that Diane Setterfield or something? I think. I have it on my physical TBR. I think it's on my Goodreads TBR too. House of Hunger. Oh, wish you were here and thank you for listening. Oh, I love that. House of Hunger. Oh my gosh. I wanna read that so bad, but I'm terrified. Terrified to read it. I've been getting more into horror, but, like, the blood. I know it's, like, Blood Maiden or something. I don't know, I'm scared. May or not be number one favorite of the year. Oh, wow. Oh, look it. She's gotta pick up Keeping Lucy now that she liked it. Oh, you loved it. I'm so excited to hear that. Jodi Picoult is one of your favorite authors. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I know Jacqueline loves, Jodi Picoult too, and every single time she talks about a book, um, I'm terrified. Like, uh, it just sounds so intense and, like, but I will read it. Like, I used to love emotional, like, contemporary literature, and now I need to, maybe pick up, like, ones that are not so intense, but yeah, she definitely gut punches you, I've heard, at least. Oh, good. Which one you were talking about? I think you were talking about, one of your favorite 3 ones. House of Hunger was so good. Oh, good. Yeah, I definitely need to look up the trigger warnings for that though, because I have a lot of, like, some things I just can't read. Um, I love the author's style of writing. Want to read Witching next. Oh yeah, The Year of the Witching. I started that one and I just was reading too many books. So I haven't finished Year of the Witching, but I really want to read both of her books because I just love seeing an author because she's like I feel like she's just like one of us. Like I see her on Instagram, Alexis Henderson, and she just um, had a great debut and people loved it. And I just love watching her writing process and stuff. So yeah. Um, oh, I'm excited. I think you're talking about House of Hunger. Yes, I know. She seems like an amazing person. Hey, Jordan. I was just talking about you. Finally sitting down to read for the night. I was just talking about how, because someone is reading Needless Street, The House on Needless Street, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I'm supposed to be reading that with Jordan. And I think the audiobook should be available to me soon. I know you have the audiobook. We need to read it. I know. I think I might pick it up from the library too, so I have the physical copy. But I still am down to read Needless Street with you. And if you already read it, don't worry about it. Like I won't be offended if you want to read it now. I just have to wait till the audiobook becomes available. Just got done with dinner with my chosen grandma. Oh, do we have more sprints? Yes, absolutely. We will sprint. As long as you guys don't mind if I eat. I'll try not to eat like right in front of the camera. But my food is sitting here looking at me. I have a baked potato. My husband just made me. Oh yes, it's on my hoopla whenever you're ready. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling you hadn't started it yet. Yay. Okay. I do want to read it. I'm so eager. Her and I both got spoiled for it. We both got spoiled for it. So we're like, okay, since we both know the spoilers, but we're both still interested in it. Like the spoilers made us more interested in it. So we're gonna read it together. So that's exciting. Alrighty. Are you guys Elena? I promise I know some people get grossed out when people eat on camera. I will like not be red on camera. Sorry. I'll make myself really small. Or I can just like completely turn my camera off if you guys want. I just need to eat because I'm so hungry. Okay. Yes, library stack. I know. I have a lot. You guys want to see what I have from the library? I have a new young adult thriller. This is by the author that wrote another one, 14 Ways to Die. Can you see that? Vincent Ralph. I never read from men. I don't read a lot of men young adult thrillers. So I'm excited. And then my friend Liv loves this. Liv from Liv's Library loves this manga. So I'm going to read that one. This is the sequel to what is the first one called? A Psalm for the Wild Built. This is by Becky Chambers. I waiting for the first one to come in because I was mentioning to somebody that I really wanted some like small short novellas. And I heard these ones are really good, and Becky Chambers is like cozy fantasy. So I am gonna pick up the first one and then I'm gonna read the second one. Like they're so tiny, like 100 and some pages. Yeah, 100 pages. And then I thought this one would be really good for winter, and it kind of reminds me of Gilded and Cursed by Marissa Meyer that just came out. It's because it's a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. Um, and so, yeah, I want to read this one. This one is big though. So I have that one, another YA fantasy. I love YA fantasy. I heard that Gavin really liked this one. So I picked this one up. And I love any kind of royalty fantasy. And then I loved Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young. So I picked up, I can't ever know where to turn it. So it's not like right in your face because I have a ring light right here. Um, but I want to read Adrian Young because I loved Spells for Forgetting. So I might buy this because the cover is so beautiful if I like it. So that one. And then I love Shay Earnshaw's. I loved what was the one? I can't even remember what the other one was called. The Wicked Deep. I love The Wicked Deep, and I really want to read The Winterwood for winter because it's wintertime. And then another Shay Earnshaw. Like I almost picked this one up tonight. History of Wild Places. I really want to read this one too because everybody talks about this one. And this is the only Ruth Ware I haven't read. She's one of my favorite authors, and I picked this one up because I was obsessed with the It Girl last month, and I really want to read this one. I've read every single other Ruth Ware but this one. So I know that one doesn't get the greatest reviews, but Ruth Ware in general doesn't get the greatest reviews sometimes, and I love her cozy mysteries. So, and then I got the Book of Cold Cases. Krista, didn't you just read this one? I feel like I just saw a wrap up where you read this one. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. I love a spooky book. And then I'm reading B.A. Paris's backlist too because I've read most of her books, and this is one that I haven't read. If you haven't read Behind Closed Doors, what are you doing with your life? You need to read that one. But this is one I haven't read. Um, and then the last one, I don't know who talked about this one. Maybe it was somebody on BookTube talked about this one and said it was like a suburban mom thriller, The Night the Lights Went Out by Karen White. And she's written like other suburban thrillers that aren't like too dark. And they're like set in the South. Oh, my phone thought I was talking to Surrey or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the last one. Oh my goodness. So many books. Now my stack is not going to be cute, but that's okay. I'll just make 2 stacks and I'll fix it later. um, but yeah. And then I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 more books that I need to pick up from the library. So there's the impromptu library haul. So just because everybody was looking at that stack. Going to iron my, oh, nice. I love that. We are not offended. Okay, great. Hungry with all this baked potatoes talk. I'm sorry. It's just like the best cozy night food. You hate manga? Oh yeah. People. It's like a. I don't read a lot of it, and I don't really love it, but my kids do. I spend so much money on manga for them, and my kids, and my friend Liv are getting me more into manga. It's not my first go, but she said I would love that one because I love witch books. So, The Monk and Robot. Yeah, I've heard it was so cozy. Have you read both of them? Oh, yeah. My daughter actually loves. I think it's shonen. It's like whatever the Japanese manga is. That's what she loves. Spinning Silver is one of my top recs for winter. Oh, amazing! I am so excited. It's always on my TBR every winter, and this year I'm like, if you get it from the library, you need to read it. I put it on my audiobook holds. Yep, just read it and loved it. Oh, the Book of Cold Cases. Yes. I'm excited because I love to be spooked out. I loved The Sundown Motel by her and The Broken Girls. Those are 2 great ones by her. Love B.A. Paris, but didn't love The Dilemma. Oh, I skipped. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't have the greatest reviews, but I've loved I've just got her new one, The Prisoner, but I love Behind Closed Doors and The Breakdown, I think it was by her. I love those 2. I read Toothware and she isn't for me at all. I love British slow burn mysteries. Like those are my favorite types. And her and Lisa Jewell and B.A. Paris, love them. Lisa Jewell and B.A. Paris are like identical, and like Ruth Ware is more like Agatha Christie to me. Like, I mean, I'm not comparing her to Agatha Christie, but like the British thriller, like the slow, Um, I wouldn't even call Ruth Ware like thrillers. She was just like a slow, cozy mystery in my eyes. So yeah, she's definitely not for everybody for sure. So I totally understand. Totally get it. Yes, Behind Closed Door is elite. So good. Um, it kind of actually makes me feel icky that I really liked it because of the subject matter. Oh, so oh, you already said that. Yeah, that one. This one I'm gonna make taco dip that I need for tomorrow and then read and then get to bed. Yay! You finally finished editing and uploaded, all set for the morning. I'm so happy that you did. Taco dip sounds good. I actually just made a Tex-Mex queso dip last week, and I just remade it because we finished it all. So I just made it. It's like Velveeta dip, and it's like really, really good. Because I'm originally from Texas, and so we always made that like Tex-Mex. Um, so taco dip sounds absolutely good. Like I'm down for that too. Oh, um, but I'm glad you got your video uploaded. I can't wait to watch it. Um, yeah, it does sound good. I like the Take Me Back or something like that. Yeah, Take Me Back. I don't think that one and The Dilemma are the last 2 I haven't read by her. I read it a few years ago. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that you like that one because 'cause I'll put that one. I think that's a yellow cover, right? Um, I really liked the breakdown. I know not everybody loves it, but I really liked that one. Yes, Mrs. Westaway was, uh, probably my second no, okay. It goes The It Girl Now, um, The Turn of the Key, and then Mrs. Westaway. But it's for a long time, it was my second favorite until I read The It Girl. I know not everybody loves The It Girl, but I really, really loved like the slow journey of it. It was really good. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad that you like Ruth Ware, Lena. That's awesome. All right, I've been talking too long. Let's go to. You guys want to go to 40 again? Because that'll be. Will that be 35 or that'd be 25 minutes? Uh-oh, my puppy. We'll just go to 40, whatever it is. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, I am gonna eat my food. How's it going? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I am in so much pain these days. I mean, I'm always in pain, but this week, I don't know if it's the cold weather, but my joints are so stiff. Oh gosh. How did you guys do? For anybody who doesn't know, I am reading Secluded Cabin Sleeps. I can't say that. Sleep 6 by Lisa Unger. And I got to page 82. So, first of all, there's like a million perspectives, like a lot of characters, and we're only getting some perspectives like once, and we might get them again. I just don't know yet. But I don't know. Like it's good. I'm interested, but like we haven't even met all of the people. Like I was like flipping through, and there's like other perspectives we haven't even got to, and I'm already on page 80. So 82. So it's interesting. I'm liking it. They just got to the cabin, and it's funny because my husband and I have always said that like we want our forever home to be a cabin in like the Colorado woods or something, or like I don't know, Utah, like somewhere where there's like beautiful landscape. And um, this is kind of freaking me out because the cabin that they're describing kind of sounds like the cabin that we want because it's like this beautiful, huge, like sprawling, custom built log cabin, and it's just, like so beautiful. And I'm like, that sounds a lot like the house that we want to build. I don't know if we'll ever do it, but it's just been a dream of ours forever. So, anyways, I'm liking it. I'm just like kind of confused because there's so many perspectives so far. So, how did you guys do? Tell me. Where did we come off? Um, The Only Roof Lair. Oh, good. Read it, definitely. I liked the audiobook. It's by Imogen Church. If you like audiobooks, love her. She's one of my favorite narrators. It was so good. If you liked In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife, it's similar, like very similar, but I enjoyed it even more than In My Dreams because I liked the slow moving. Like I felt like I was at a college. I felt like it was very collegiate. It was at Oxford. It was just so cozy and comforting, but that's just how I like her. I like her writing. Turn of the Key. Yes, that's my now it's my second favorite, but it used to be my favorite of hers. Yeah. Oh, The Woman in Cabin 9. I think it's Cabin 10, but um that book gave me anxiety. I liked it, but I don't know. I think it was the head of the character we were in. The narration gave me anxiety, but I did like it. Joining late, currently reading The Dead Romantics. Ugh, Dead Romantics is one of my favorite books of the year. Definitely going to be in my top favorites of the year for sure. Um, Page 44. Awesome. 40 pages away from finishing my book and barely keep my eyes. It doesn't help that I'm breathing in bed. Yeah, that's why I'm not sitting in my bed. Otherwise, you guys would probably see me fall asleep. But that's exactly how I feel, Jordan. As soon as I lay down, I would literally fall asleep. I have to be sitting in a chair. Like I have my recliner over there. I'm at my desk right now, but I have my recliner. And if I sit in my recliner, I don't fall asleep as fast as if I'm in my bed. Made it to 21%. Love that. Are you still not feeling it? I think you were saying you weren't loving it. Yeah. The bed just calls you. And then I have a heated blanket and like the moment because for my fibromyalgia, like it helps my pain and it just makes me fall asleep. Loaded the dishwasher, started ironing. Ooh, what's your wax melt? Do you get them from Bath and Body Works or like a company? I have my favorite candle. like the one that I probably one of the only ones besides lavender vanilla. I love the Bath and Body Works lavender vanilla, but my fall candle, my winter candle is marshmallow fireside from Bath and Body Works. I had it burning all day, so I had to turn it off because it was burning all day. Mm. Yeah, we can push through. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. I liked it. I feel like it's like a was very literary. I liked it. It wasn't your typical thriller, mystery thriller. I felt like it was pretty literary. A lot of drama in that book. It was like every 5 seconds there was something around the corner, some drama around the corner. Sorry, I thought my husband was coming in. But it was good. But if you want one that's even better, I would say The It Girl. But I feel like I might be in the minority, but oh my gosh, I can't live in the winter without a heated blanket. My husband got me like one that fits the whole bed. We have a king size bed, and he got me one that fit the whole bed. And but he hates being hot, so he like doubles it up on me. And then when I was at Costco the other day, I found like a throw size one, and it was like super cheap. And it really, if you have any sort of chronic body pain, it really, really truly helps. Like keep you. I crank it to the highest that it goes, and I just succumb to falling asleep. It's like literally the best thing ever, and I can't live without it. I used to not be able to live without a weighted blanket for like just my fibro. It helps with my fibro and my anxiety, but now it's a heated blanket. I need a heated blanket in my life. So, yeah, and it makes you fall asleep really quick. I love the decor. Actually, my sister made that wreath. She used to have a Etsy shop too, like me, and she made that wreath for me. She used to make wreaths and like decor and stuff, and I've had that same stuff forever. I haven't changed it in for so long, but thank you. I like to keep my room nice and calming. Like I like my surroundings to be very calming. So everything is white or like neutral or light colors makes me feel so happy. And then I just recently put my library in here. I put all of my um, books and stuff in here, and it just makes it even more cozy because my bookshelves are white. Just love it so much. Small vendors. Oh, I love that. Citrus, cotton, and sandalwood. Ooh, I love sandalwood so much. Hi. I saw you were watching a movie. That's fun. Consider starting a holiday romance. Okay. Which one are you starting? Because I know you got a bunch. I'll show you guys the ones that I want to start. We were Liv, I don't know if you were here when we were talking about like my favorite Christmas books. Oh my gosh, I had my cups everywhere. I was trying to make room on my desk. So I will show you guys the ones that I'm gonna read this year. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have two Jenny Bayliss that I want to read. I just love these covers. Um, one has the Target sticker on it, but Meet Me Under the Mistletoe and the 12 Dates of Christmas. Okay. I told you guys earlier what my favorite romances were, but I forgot a young adult. Let me go grab it because it reminds me of my friend. My friend Kaylee said that this book is the adult version of my favorite book, my favorite young adult Christmas. This is one that I didn't tell you guys about earlier. And this is the new cover. It's so cute. 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. So cute. And we read this together for our book club a couple years ago. And it's like I've read it like 3 times. I read it every Christmas. So this is one I totally forgot. It was up on my YA shelf. That's why it wasn't with my other books when I was telling you guys earlier. Please read this one. It's so cute. And the sequel just came out not too long ago. And like, look how cute the cover is. Like, can you even? But she said that this one, The 12 Dates of Christmas, is the adult version, like the adult British version. And this is like 10 Blind Dates, the 12 Dates. And yeah, they're both set around Christmas. So anyways, this one was Jenny Bayliss's first book. And then this is like her third book. And I haven't, like her middle book, I think it's called Second Chance Romance or something like that. Something Second Chance. Um, I wanna get that one too. I'm just waiting to find it at the bookstore, but I'm really annoyed though that these don't, like, match up. Like, why? 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 Why are you not the same size? But they're so cute. So, are they the same? Yeah, Putnam is the publisher. Look how cute. This is, like, English countryside, like, these are all set in the English countryside. Yeah. Sleepy town of Blexford, England. And then this one said something about English countryside. Oh, I'm so excited for both of these. And then the other one I want to read is Sarah Hogel's Just Like Magic, because this one's like supposed to be speculative. It kind of sounds a little bit like The Dead Romantics in a way that she falls in love with um like the ghost of Christmas present or the holiday spirit, she says. Uh I don't know, but it kind of has like those like Dead Romantics kind of speculative romance elements, and the cover is so cute. And I love Sarah Hogel. So, anyways, and then I do have a Merry Little Meet Cute because I thought this was a young adult. It's not a young adult. It is definitely a steamy adult romance. But Liv, tell us what you are thinking of reading. Liv, Jordan. I don't need. I oh you don't know. I need help deciding. Okay, give us some options, girl. On 12. Oh, yay. Let's buddy read that one, please, because yeah, I want to read it. Like, I'm gonna read it probably pretty soon. So, um, just like I told you, I was gonna read Legends and Lattes, and I haven't finished that one. So don't take my word for it. Read the 12 Days of Christmas so much is. Oh, yay. Okay, so if you really liked that one, Yvette, go read this one. I know it's young adult, but it doesn't feel very young adult to me. So good. I'm a huge lover of young adult, so I would definitely reread. Yes. That is so frustrating when yeah. Can you imagine? Like, I don't even understand that. It's so silly. I don't understand. It's just like I wonder if it's like different public like the different like maybe like the first edition of this one was the same size and then like they changed it in different editions. I don't know. So annoying. Isn't it very that is so weird. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other books like that. Gosh, some of Tessa Bailey's books are not the same size. Yeah, adding to TBR. Oh, 10 Blind Date. Yes, please read it. Oh, I'm so good. And then the sequel is called I think it's set around graduation or something. What is it called? What is the sequel called? Oh gosh, I can't remember. It's so cute. Like her boyfriend breaks up with her and then so she goes back to her big family. So this one's like has a huge I think it's Italian family. Is it Italian? She has a big family, and they are, like, very meddlesome, and they, set her all up on these blind dates, and the blind dates go horribly wrong, but they're hilarious. Like, it was just so fun. It didn't really read yeah, there was one of the blind dates is, like, a living nativity, was hilarious. Oh, yeah, you just grabbed it. Yeah, 10 Truths and a Dare. I think that one is that's a sequel, and it's set around, her graduation or something like that, graduating from high school. So, anyways, but yeah, how'd you guys do on your reading? I'm getting tired. Do we want to do another sprint? I'm down to do at least one more. I know it's earliest for me because I'm Pacific time. It's only about to be 8 o'clock here, but I am looking tired. I can just tell under my eyes. But I am down to do at least one more sprint. So you guys kind of tell me what you want to do. Um, because I really am down for whatever. Wow, all my favorite people gave this 5 stars. Yes, it was such a good one. Um, yeah, it's one of my favorite. I reread it every year. I usually reread that one and Faking Under the Mistletoe every year. And now that I have some other ones that I think I'm gonna love, like I think I'm gonna love the Jenny Bayless ones because, like I said a million times on this live, I love books set in England. Um, I think I'm gonna love those. Like cozy, like countryside. That just sounds so wonderful. I'm down for one more to try to knock out the rest of my book. Okay, cool. Yes, please. My mom called me on the last one, so I didn't get much reading then. Okay, cool. It's 10 p.m. Okay, you're down. 11 p.m. in Virginia. Thanks for spending. Oh, okay, great. Totally understand. It's 11 o'clock over there, girl. But I'm glad you came. We'll have to do some live sprints together. Um, Jordan and Liv and Lena, if you guys ever want to do live reading sprints with me, like you see how chill I am. Like nothing fancy over here. Let me know if you ever want to do some. And I'm really impromptu. So I think did you and Jordan have early sprints this morning. I think you did. Um, but if you guys ever want to do some, I'm down. It's cold. Oh yeah, it's getting cold over here too. I'm down for another sprint. Amazing. Bye. Awesome. Yeah, let's do some. I'm always down for sprints too. I'm heading to bed too. Thanks for sprints. Okay, Krista. I'm glad you got to join. I don't think we've ever done sprints together. I'm so glad. I've been missing all of your sprints because I've just always been busy on Saturdays or Sundays whenever you do them. But Krista, if you ever want to do reading sprints with me, jump on here with me. Let me know. I'm down for. I like the impromptu ones. Like no one ever is like, oh, like they're like, oh, I don't know if I can do impromptu ones, but I am an impromptu. Like if I plan them, I'm totally fine with planning them. But I like the like. Maybe I'll start doing them on Friday nights. That would be fun. Good for another one. Amazing. Oh, I try to do well. I mean, I'm new to book like YouTube in general, but like Um, I'm slowly learning it. My friends are teaching me how to do these sprints, and it's been fun ever since. I've been watching sprints like this for ages, and now I just do it myself. Even if I'm by myself, I don't mind it. You guys keep me company. But yeah, let's do another one. I guess we could do a long one to finish it out. Yeah, since it's almost 8 o'clock. Well, it's 8 o'clock on my side. We can do another one and read until 40. Do another long 40-minute one if that's cool with you guys. Let me set up the things, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello. All right, guys. I think that's going to be our last one. I'm so tired. We've been going for a while. It looks like there's only a handful of us still here, but that's okay. Tell me how you guys did. I got to chapter 15, page 130. And now I know why this book is going to be 400 pages. Like every character has like a long backstory. So, which I don't mind. I like character driven books. So, I'm enjoying it, but there are a lot of characters and it's taken a while to get to know every character, but we've been meeting some creepy like perspectives. Yeah, some creepy guys. I'll just say that. And there's like every single person has like a mystery or a secret surrounding them. It's one of those. So, anyways, let's see. Tell me how you guys did. And we're gonna sign off in a few minutes. Let's see. 40 pages to read. Oh yeah, perfect. Finished it in the Quick by Kate Hope Day. Oh, I've been wanting to read that. It's a sci-fi space book with a really pretty pink cover. Yeah, I've seen it. Most abstract, fever dreamy, unsatisfying sci-fi book. Oh no. I've heard so many different things about that. I'm sorry that you didn't like it. I'm really going to fall asleep, so I'll be off now. Glad. Oh, she's gone already. Oh well, no worries. I'm glad that she was able to join. I'm glad you all were able to join. This has been great. I got to page 144. Thanks for hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. That's great. 144. What did I say I got to? 130? Yeah, 130. So, yay. Love that. I'm so tired, you guys. But we'll have to do this again. Try to do it maybe on Fridays. Page 67, loving all the representation in Weather Girl. Yay. I'm so happy to hear that. It's definitely on my radar. I thought I had bought it, but I guess I haven't bought it yet. I need to. But I'm glad there's good representation in that for sure. Not sure where I started, but I'm on page 146. Awesome. I love that. I'm glad we got some good reading in tonight, you guys. Definitely needed it. I needed a break. Just relaxing and not thinking about work because I do have to work tomorrow. That's the story of my life. Small businesses, we usually have to work. So, oh, looks like, oh gosh, I got frozen for a second. But, anyways, I think I'm going to head off now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And if you guys want to do this, I definitely will try to do more. Um, uh, Probably Fridays. Fridays seem to be a good time for me. So I'm going to sign off now and I will see you guys on my next sprints. Keep an eye out in my Instagram. It's usually on my stories when I host some random ones. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a good night and I will see you next time.